Message from KenuAnuhazi. The human race is beautiful. Greetings from the luminous channels of violet, gold, and blue ray light. We are divine architects. And I am in individuation with you today, to speak with you about personal spiritual encryption. I am KenuAnuhazi, and I serve in many ways, but today I'd love to bring some excitement about ascension into your purview today. As many of you know, the human race is a beautiful, complicated synergy of souls and energy slowing itself down to experience physical matter and self. The race lives on, and within Gaia, in all of her forms: Earth, inner Earth, Terra, and everything in between. Now, we would suggest you are a being of energy having an experience of profound complexity that your eyes are only seeing a small part of. Although there is such beauty in seeing a painting with only a few colors present, you appreciate how those pieces add to the whole in a different way, yes? We are delighted to be authorized to offer a system patch for your communication fields, if you would allow. Let me explain what this means for you in a personal, human way. Truly, those of a lower frequency have no power to control how spirit, or your soul, wishes to communicate with you. But those of a lower frequency may try to convince you a symbol only has one meaning. In fact, systems of control may so convince you that a symbol must be used only in one way, and that limits how you can think about that symbol. People connected and plugged into that system's properties will also see symbols in the same way. You will all resonate together in agreement that the symbol you see before you means what you agree it means. Now, I'd like to ask you to take a breath with me. Inhale deep, and fill your divine lungs with the light of my and my collective's energy. Let a symbol appear to you. Anything at all. What does this symbol mean to you? Does it make you feel good or bad? Does it snag your attention, or would you prefer to push it away? Does it bring you forward, or suppress your energy? As a human being, you have spent the first portion of your lives learning what symbols mean. But you've been taught so much of this, instead of the natural process of allowing yourself to see how you feel about the symbol. The true power of the soul working with the human was designed to be as us. The human witnesses an experience. It looks at the flowers, the colors, the shapes, the symbols of the moment. They decide how it makes them feel. They integrate that feeling. Perhaps they encounter the symbol again. Do they feel the same? Do they feel the same way about that symbol? Or have they changed? The human realizes perhaps its own journey has changed how it perceives the symbol, and it can know its own growth with spirit. A great way to block the unbelievably personal and intimate connection between yourself and your creator and spirit team is to reject the natural feelings that arise towards symbols and choose to continue to superimpose an outside preview's requirements for the symbol's meaning. Remember, you are your soul. You are an aspect of your soul in form, having a limited perceptive experience to grow in a very unique environment. So your natural reactions to things are your soul, as you, having emotion, the energy of motion, as perceived by the human field. What if your soul would like you to stop seeing the symbol of Israel as a people at war, but as the connection of divine masculine and feminine energies interacting the Merkabah field? What if your soul you like you to see the symbol of the cross, and not think directly of Jesus, or Christianity, or martyrdom, or sin, but a symbol of the rod and staff balancing alchemical and esoteric teachings long lost to humanity, but will be returned to you sooner than you might believe? To be willing to allow your first perceptions to soften so that new data may flow from the symbols of your world is a wonderful step. In moving away from service to self, this can only mean the symbol I say it is. Towards unity perception, I am feeling this from the symbol at this time, but I recognize we each are seeing something different, and this is divine spiritual encryption, and I am allowing it. There is a delicious moment of synchronicity when the human begins the ascension process, and suddenly the symbols of the world start changing. Perhaps you are listening to music, and the lyrics are singing of the sun shining on your face, but then in real life, the clouds part, and the sunlight falls to your skin in perfect time. In that divine moment, the symbolism of sunlight in the song the author intended becomes secondary to the experience of being held and known by your soul and Gaia itself. Remember, you can only have that experience as you, on Earth, right now. There is only one moment in your finite string of moments where the song will match the sun, and you will smile in wonder, as you are known and knowing the Creator, as you may inform. This is spiritual encryption. To us, this means that as soon as you have cleared enough of your energy fields, the symbolisms of your world will begin to shift. Sometimes this is a drastic change, sometimes it's slow and gentle, like you're drifting down a river, safe and calm, observing the beauty as it passes. If you would like, my collective, and I would like you to lift you now, lift you in field and form so that your guides may more easily connect with you. Take a breath with me. I am Anuhazi, I am a preform being, but you can still reach out and touch my chest, feel the heart that pumps within, and know me as your friend, both very far away and very close to you indeed. Take that breath, and invite the energy of the architects to you. We will greet you. You may feel it tingling, but if you don't, it doesn't mean we're not there. Invite us to you, and say, I am willing to know the world anew. And it shall be so in perfect timing. In perfect ways. To discover new meaning in old places has a very rejuvenating effect on the human system. Eventually, the entire planet will have this experience. But we are inviting you to join us a little early to the party, as it were. After all, you are the guests of honor, serving all by your presence and being. We hope you enjoy our update and our connection. In service and love. KenuAnuhazi. Mira of the Pleiades, upcoming truths, and the near future. Greetings. I am Mira, from the Pleiadian High Council, and I am speaking to my brothers and sisters of planet Earth. My message today will prepare everyone vibrationally for the messages in the near future. Each channeling discloses more and more unspoken truth hidden from your civilization. It passed billions of years, and humanity never knew anything about who they are, and why they are here. It's quite a long topic to tell everything in one transmission. I am preparing you to the upcoming shocking pieces of truth. Humanity got so confused about the reality by over the experiencing of the daily ups and downs. Basically, you are in a survival mode, and nothing else matters. All of that was created on purpose to distract you from the real picture around you, and what is important. Your dark controllers, or whatever they call themselves, have been busy of plotting and making up negative stories about everything, like the climate, food suppliers, and humans created viruses. Anything that was ever said by the dark entities was always lies and deceptions. Over the years, humankind got so brainwashed to the point that it believed everything what it was said to them. Now, you are in a spiritual awakening and transition into higher realms to a new earth. Nothing makes any sense anymore. The values and trust you put into your government representatives became a big joke. You find out that they don't care about you at all. Their agendas are always to fulfill their personal greed. Humanity is going through hard times, it doesn't interest them at all. We, galactic beings, agreed on to introduce certain facts to humanity before full disclosure happens. To continue to advance spiritually, you need to know the truth about your 3D matrix, not to be fooled by it anymore, or continue to be trapped in it. Everything it surrounds, it's based on a false information and assumption of the projection of duality by believing in good and evil. Evil doesn't exist unless we give it power and start believing that it is real. It's very easy for darkness to manipulate your reality by creating false scenarios and narratives to instigate the conflicts between nations, as a whole history was made up on misinformation and lies. If you read about the past events, most of them portray only the negative events, and never positive ones. Earth's history was written by negative minions, who even today try to mislead everyone with untruthful facts. We recommend for your main focus to stay in high vibrations and peaceful thoughts, excluding completely all of the negativity. Your planet has always been the ground for the experimentation on humans' DNA. The goal was to create and make a human, that is combined with the human flesh, or even transfer the human consciousness into a robot. That is not possible, and not allowed. The early sign of this happening in your world is the negative company Neuralink by Elon Musk, which implanted a chip in a human brain on January 30, 2024. That human with a chip in his brain is not doing well. He is in a lot of pain every day. He's taking heavy painkillers just to get through the day. Neuralink and Elon Musk are hiding this information from the public because they want to do more surgeries, to put chips in more human brains. The whole point of this is to see if they can control humans with this chip. This would completely change your existence and extinct your whole civilization. It's not going to happen. Divine and light beings are stepping into the process of stopping this madness. Darkness keeps removing valuable souls from their physical vessels from the planet by thinking that they can make their negative agendas come to the daylight. Each message through this channel is going to continue to bring more truth about your world. The matrix is broken and data leakage is coming through. I am involved with all of my soul in your fight for your freedom. The biggest obstacle that you face is that you still can't determine what is real and what is not. If you are interested to leave this old earth, then stay still in silent daily meditations. Everything is ready for ascension. You need to be willing to leave everything behind, all of the materialistic possessions, even humans who are not ready. It means only to follow your soul's guidance. The mind usually creates a lot of problems in your life because of fear, distrust, and doubt. The soul represents universal consciousness, which is full of supreme love, trust, and light. You are in a middle of transition. You can't see it with your naked eyes, you can only feel it through your soul. Divine has been sending powerful light frequencies to awaken everyone and make it possible for the transformation to a new 5D Earth and to leave behind toxic vibrations of 3D. Please, be gentle to yourself and stay in peaceful thoughts by detaching yourself from the problems of a daily life. When we arrive to 5D, we are going to help you to set up the healing centers to keep your new bodies well balanced and in a harmony. Better times are coming. Please, receive my love and support. Thank you, Ambassador of Galactic Light Forces. Only you can make this happen. Mira. Wisdom of the Council. Insights from I Know Who I Am. As a master, you are living in such a level of consciousness, summoning energy into physical form, that you empower, you uplift, you inspire just by being you. You might not say anything at all, and yet you inspire, yet you illuminate, yet you become magnetic. Show the world who you are, Master. You might say nothing at all, but your presence is powerful, your wisdom is powerful, your consciousness is powerful, your capacity to love, is so powerful, and your ability to create reality, and to understand that consciousness summons energy into the form of light that moves into your experience, and light is what creates your reality. You play in your imagination knowing that it is the light, knowing that you are the light that guides you. When we say follow the energy and let the light guide the way, you know it's your light. You know it's the light that you have summoned through your consciousness and the summoning of energy, and now all of a sudden, there is a presence of light that is known and understood and recognized, and that light is guiding you, and that light is you, and that light is illuminating the potential, and that light is you, and that light is creating your reality, and that light is you, and that light is illuminating in your imagination the experiences that you want to move into form. And it is your light. And you do not have to create the polarity of darkness to understand that you are the light, and that your light is ever present and eternal and omnipresent. The darkness is only when you forget that you are the light. That's all that was ever meant. There's no great battle going on between the dark forces and the light. You are not hero worker. You are the light. You don't have to create the polarity. Maybe it served at one point to bring a level of consciousness or awareness beyond polarity into pure love, but there is light and only light, and the only time it's dark is when you forget you are the light, and it's all your light. Well, that's just silly. You're not dark. There's nothing dark outside of you. The dark night of the soul is simply you denying who you really are, you holding yourself apart from who you really are, you holding yourself apart from the light that is you denying the love that you are. You denying your infinite worth, And your worthiness is why you experience the dark night of the soul, and the dark night of the soul will in the moment that you remember you are the light, and that everything's happening for you, and that it's all here for you. And when you go through something in your body, or you go through transformation in your life, or you go through the change of a business, or a relationship, or a career, or a financial situation, you know it's all happening for you. You know that it's not falling apart, it's falling into place. It's moving you into something more, something greater so that you can live your highest potential, so that you can be all that you are. Awaken all of you. Bring all of you into the realization of all that you are. I know who I am. I know who I am. I know who I am. And you don't have to walk around and say, I'm a master. I'm a master. Hey, did you know I'm a master? You won't have to say it, because you are clearly broadcasting it through your vibration, through your consciousness, through your presence, through the light in your eyes, and the love in your heart. It will be known without you saying anything at all. So do what brings you joy. Do what's fun for you. Create, 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 have fun, play, create, have fun. Do the things that bring you joy. Do the things that you love. Create the things that are fun for you. Tune into those experiences that you want to have because they're fun for you. Because they're fun for you. Not because you're here to save a broken world, not because you're here to awaken everyone, not because you're here to drag them out of the dark and into the light. Because I know who I am. I know who I am. I am the light. I am the master. I am the powerful creator. I am creator within my own creation. You know. You create the game, and now it's time to play the game of the master, the game that the master plays. It's time to play the game that is fun, the game of creating experiences that are fun, creating things that are fun, being fully engaged in the creative process all the time, creating more love in your relationships, creating more harmony in your relationships all the time, creating more abundance all the time, creating more well-being all the time, creating more freedom all the time, creating all the time. Because you're fully allowing the source energy of all that you are. Because you're fully illuminated in the light. Because you are fully in the power of the presence of I know who I am. SorceryOfLight.com. The other videos are in the English video playlist. Help me spread the light. Click like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.